Bricks Built the World by Danny D. This is the birth of civilization. This is Uruk, the first city. This is the cradle of civilization that the brick made possible. Our ancestors, by combining different resources of clay, earth, and water, and then baking it in the sun, and then finally using fire and kilns that themselves were made out of brick, our ancestors created a resource that will let them create cities that gave them everything they needed for shelter, defense, even keeping animals. Everything we know today started here, and it started with the brick. This is a diagram of modern brick making. We see how the processes really haven't changed that much. We start with clay mining, transporting, storing, sizing, screening, forming, drying, and then firing, now in ovens that go up to 1800 degrees instead of 800, then cool and stored and shipped away to be utilized. This is the modern dry press process. This is the process most developed and most commonly used for bricks today. And again, not that dissimilar from what our ancestors did, but what took our ancestors days takes the modern agitator 10 seconds to make sizable bricks. The agitator mixes all the process together, pounds them into shape. Here we see how different types of material that we mine can actually make different types of bricks that can be used for different resources. We have the common clay bricks, sand lime bricks, the engineering bricks, the concrete bricks, fly ash clay bricks. Each have a different form, function, and category based on what they're made out of. But bricks aren't the end result. They're just the beginning. The things we use brick for today would boggle our ancestors' minds. We have modern day dams that power our cities made out of bricks. We have highways made out of bricks. We even live in buildings made out of bricks that tower into the sky. Something we could never have done with our ancestors' resources, but at the same time, their work paved the way for our modern process. And finally, future bricks. Brick making is actually going to be an important part of exploring space and colonizing Mars. Our descendants one day will have to make colonies on Mars, and modern building resources like lumber, concrete, steel I-beams won't be able to be transported through space. The price would be astronomical. However, our ancestors or descendants will be able to make the bricks out of local dry Martian soil and combine them with water that they find there and their own urine to create in a process called Roman concreting, where they create a self-healing brick from the material. Bricks not only made our past possible, our today possible, they're going to make our future possible. And that's how bricks build the world.